the guy with the, somebody's gonna go tough on me now. No, not the guy who's intimidating me, that guy, yeah.
So I believe at one point you were doing an uncut double Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh yeah.
How was that compared to doing the edited version, and what happened with that anyway?
Well, I guess it didn't do what they wanted it to do financially, so they stopped doing it, because otherwise they would have kept going. But I really liked it because in most of the other anime stuff that I did, meaning stuff that was outside of 4Kids, it was all about being true to the original material. So I had a real respect for that, and I wish that they had followed through more, but I guess it just wasn't working out for them financially. So yes, there's a woman with glasses in the back there. Keep your hand up or we won't know where to go. There you are. Oh, you dropped your hand. No, keep it up. Get through. No, the one with the glasses with the great job. Whatever. Okay. It's fine.
Wait.
No, you go ahead. Yeah, you win.
Finally, thank you for sparing my arm. And how do you feel about the 4Kids royally screwing over the original creator of Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, it's obviously horrible when the creative talent, the whole, the reason that began in the first place gets screwed over. And unfortunately, it's also nothing new. The creators of Superman weren't rewarded nearly as appropriately as they should have been. A big comic books fan, Jack Kirby. You guys know who Jack Kirby is, right? And his family, that survived him. They have 2 adult children who are retarded, and they're not well compensated for everything that he did. So whether it was it really 4Kids that screwed him over, or was it something else? I don't know. Whoever is to blame for that, it's a horrible thing. Yeah.
The institution.
Yeah. Right here. Yeah, that was the one I meant. Yeah.
Hi. Have you ever been really attached to a character or a show and been really annoyed when it got cancelled? For example, Viva Pinata.
That would be the one. Yeah. I was really bummed because that was so much fun, and I got to be so stupid and goofy and just inappropriate. It was great. Yeah, that's another one that they just. And I don't think it was because the show was bad. I think it was, there's a lot of other factors like marketing. Very few businesses are in the business necessarily to entertain you. They want you to buy their merchandising and whatever, and I think that's another thing that fell apart. Do you have anybody over on this? Oh yeah, the guy who's going to hurt me. Yeah, the guy, keep your hand up. Yeah, Mr. Meanie Face.
I wasn't trying to intimidate you, by the way.
Oh, but go like this? Like that? Okay.
I thought you were pointing to me. But anyway, hey Dane. This is a 2-part question. The first one is, have you ever regretted doing a series? And the other one is, in everyday life, have you just done a voice of your character just out of context? Like,
you mean do I try on different voices, just messing around and creating things?
Well, accidentally.
Yeah, well, accidentally, no, it's not like I'm like, honey, what do you want to have for dinner tonight? Do you want maybe some, what the hell? I'm sorry. I'm back. So no, not in that sense, but actually, my wife and I, it's funny, because people will ask us, because she does voice work too, and people will ask, well, do you guys do you sit at home and just like make funny voices together? Do you do that? And we're like, no, we don't. Yeah, actually we do. Yeah. That's kind of weird, but yeah, we do. Yeah. And regarding a series. Everyone, a big, huge hello to Mr. Danny Green on the Dead Popeye stage. What's happening? Love it! I'm here! You didn't know that, probably already. Thanks for the announcement. But in terms of regretting ever doing a series, sure, there are some things that probably shouldn't have done that, but nothing that I'm like, I am a horrible person. I'm bad. Some of you may know of Queen's Blade? Yes? No? Okay. That was one of those series where you're like, not tasteful. No. But then on the other hand, it was like, but it's not that bad, and it's just entertainment, and how can you really take it seriously anyway? Anybody else? This little girl, does she have a question? Yeah? You have yeah. The one behind you. Do you really have a question, or you just wanted to raise your hand? All right.
Do you like my brother's costume?
Let me see it. Awesome! That is a nice Nice, Millennium Mine. Dude, well done. Yes, I did. Yeah. Now you.
That was cute. Oh yeah. Can you please answer my question in Yami's voice? Oh dear.
I can try.
Thank you. Okay. Did you intend to make him sound like a 30-year-old adult rather than however he's supposed to be? Because I think he's supposed to be 16.
Right.
But you made him sound like he's 30 or something.
Right. That was not my decision. So, yeah.
So did they want him to sound like he was 30?
They didn't know what they wanted.
You're not answering my question in this way.
Oh, sorry. Take two. They didn't know what they wanted. And it started off differently than where it ended up. That's all I can say. You in the bow. Yeah.
Who's more fun to play, Yami or Yugi?
Yeah. Doing these conventions, nobody's like, do Yugi, do Yugi! No, because Yugi's so sweet. He's like the nice guy you never date, you know. And, who I used to be, but then I grew out of that. But yeah, but no, Yami's more fun. He's more dynamic. Yugi could be fun too, but less frequently. And with the new movie Bonds Beyond Time, I like that he was in it, you know, at least at the very beginning. But then, you know, he gets out of the movie very quickly. You know, I also kind of like that they made him look a little bit older. So, you know. Let's see, any other question?
We have time for two more.
Two more? Very good. The guy right behind you. Right.
What was the worst line that you have ever said in something you've done?
Yeah, there's so many. You mean worst line that was ever written or worst performance I ever did? Because there's a lot to choose from there too. You know, it's kind of similar to another question. I think that was sort of put out there. It's so hard to remember the really, really bad ones. So yeah, there's nothing that really sticks out. Sorry. I wish there was. Last question. Right over here.
Which one?
Keep your hand up or else we won't be able to find you. There you go.
Okay, no.
It's good for your arms. There it is. That's going to be toned by the end of this. It's going to be great.
What was the funniest thing that probably ever happened to you with the whole Yu-Gi-Oh series?
The funniest thing is that I'm standing in front of you guys right now. From my perspective, okay? Because when I go in and I go to work, because this is my job, I never think about the fact that it might actually impact people in a certain way, that they might watch it and like it for however ridiculous or over the top it is, or for whatever it is. So, and sometimes I feel bad because I get fan mail and I don't respond to it right away, and it's not because I'm ungrateful, because I am extremely grateful to be here. But that is so far from what I would assume would have happened. And when first getting into acting, you might assume, well, if you didn't want a lot of attention, why did you go to acting in the first place? Well, from my perspective, acting isn't about getting attention. It's about telling a story, and sometimes you get attention, but a lot of times you don't. So this is the funniest thing, and also the most amazing thing that has happened over the course of Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah, so I'm extremely grateful. Not like funny haha, but funny like, wow, what? Are you serious? So there you go. I guess that's the last question.
Yeah, that's it. All right, and that wraps it up. Everyone, please give Jan Green a round of applause.
Thank you so much.
You can catch him over at the Madman booth for signatures, right? Yes.